So these blocks, we're taking them all out, right the way down there. They're actually pretty clean underneath, but you can see in all these gaps, there's wheat and it's better cleaned out. Look at that. That's all bugs. All bugs. Nightmare. All of them out. We're going to change the configuration of this so we don't need to put the blocks down outside. We'll pick one up here, give it a clean, and then start from there going that way, so we only handle the block the once. Look at that. Under one of the blocks. Crawling in them. Down a bit. Move. Dad's just heading off to pick up some wood chips. Reconfiguring everything. So we're going to go for 2 big spurs coming up the way. One which is going to land in between those 2 I-beams, and another one which is going to land just left of that I-beam. We've just worked out the tonnage of the crops which we've got coming, so these bays will suit what we've got coming. It means we shift every single block, get cleaned underneath it, and just gets us a restart. Kev's just shifted the sprayer there. I'm just shifting the grain pusher out the road. Still need to paint that 2 years later. A bit of a weapon, this thing. Could really do some damage in the hands of a dodgy operator. So likelihood is you'll see some damage coming soon. Good morning. I let my cows onto this bit of grass which hasn't been touched yet. There's loads. There's also a lot of thistles. I'm away today and so is Dad, and this bit isn't particularly well fenced, so I'm going to move them out of there for today to the bit that is well fenced, just in case. Don't fancy getting a phone call. Your cows are on the main road. As you can imagine, due to the length of the grass, they do not want to leave. Okay, we have one of those cows has a seeder to come out, and the other 2 have to get a seeder. So swing them around into the handling system. Okay, so this cow needs a seeder. Fold that up. Squeeze it in there. Right, that's her done, the other cow done. Now the cow that's left just needs to get her one taken out that was put in a week ago. All aboard, just take that cow and calf out to the field where there is bulls to serve her. So now that hormone blocker, the seeder, is out, she's just now coming to heat within 48 hours. Let this cow out in the field. This silage is going to get cut today, I hope. I'll just let Dad out and then I'm going to nip round the cattle. Right, check the cows, got a few cattle to feed at the top, and then I think we'll nip off to the Highland Show. I've actually got a bit of judging to do. What would you think I would be judging? Maybe something to do with maybe some cattle, maybe something mechanical, dairy products. I think it's like cheese, yogurts, etc, etc, which I absolutely love. So no complaints for me. Finest frocks on. I just need to shift some beer around to the back of the shop to be processed out for deliveries. Bandit beer, this is the final pallet I have at the farm. I'm waiting. Oh no, you're not sneaking in front of me. No. Ah, good lad, he's slowed down. What I have first?
Crawford. Let's start with cheese butter.
I've taken a very in order to just talk and relax, and I was explaining to John just on today that I spoke to
Really good. I'm just going to sit here and eat this stuff. This is great.
Right, I'm at the Tapari stand, so that's on now, it'll do it. Right, so I'm a kettle beast and I'm coming in to get weighed. Giles is not pressing any buttons. Back door shuts, listen for the beep. There we go, I'm ready to go. I'm weighed, and it drafted me out to the left because I'm a certain weight. Not very heavy, obviously. I've just been in here trying to encourage them. Every crust they sell, they send out a case of Bandit beer. That'd be good. I passed this stand earlier, several beers earlier, and I believe we're getting one of these on demo. Soil Essentials, it's a robot effectively. Cabless, some yoke. I have filmed absolutely nothing at the show, but that might be interesting. There is a ridiculous amount. I've, to be quite honest, not filmed anything. I'm several beers deep. This is the Tapari stand. I've just had a good day and had quite a few beers. Anyway, home time. You'll see a bit of tomorrow because there's been hardly any video today. Morning. I've got a bit of a sore head this morning. Had a good time at the show. Bumped into loads of people. It's an odd one. Like, I obviously make the videos and this is all in the public domain. But I'm doing it all in private. Just take the videos, edit them, put them up. It's not my most natural habitat, people coming up and saying hello and getting pictures and all that, but thank you to anyone who did and said they enjoyed the videos. We have silage. Lovely, lovely. Seems like there's a decent crop. We're needing to do a bit of work here. There's definitely some water problems. As you can see, it is a soggy wet bit. He's done quite well because there's a width all the way down here which is wet, but he's managed to cut it all and not make a mess. After a wee bit of rearranging, it's a good bit flatter than it was first time round. Do this wee bit here and then I think I'm done. I think it's ready for silage. Some sort of hyperlapse feature. I've never used it before. Right, how do I watch it? I want to watch it. Oh, here we go. Okay, it didn't do what it's meant to do. The drone was slowly meant to move a little bit. Here, Matt. Ready for silage, which is lying right there. Look at that rain. I've got a trial to do. Maravis Plus. So this is a new Syngenta product for wheat and barley. Just got the license to be distributed UK wide, might even be Europe wide, don't know. A nice lady called Katie from Syngenta got in touch with me and they wanted to put this trial pack out to me. So I've been sent this box of Maravis Plus FOC free of charge to do a trial with. This is enough to do 11 hectares. I've got a 21 hectare field out there. So I'm going to do 11 hectares of this, 10 hectares of our normal standard treatment. So I'm going to be comparing this versus our normal program for a T2 timing on spring barley. Maravis Plus is a new bit of chemistry. The ERA, that part of it, has the prothiaconazole in it, and the Maravis Plus part has a thing called, I'm going to have to read it off because it's a tricky one, pidiflumentofen in the Maravis part of it. This box is about 65 quid a hectare, not cheap, quite expensive, but Syngenta are fairly confident that the yield benefit returning from that £65 spend will outweigh the £65 spend. I'm not tied in any way, shape or form. I've been given this and I'm going to do a yield trial with it. We've got a yield monitor on the combine, so we'll split the field in two. We'll do this versus our normal program. We'll compare the costs along the way and we'll compare the yields, and when we come out the other end we'll decide whether it's a good buy or it's a bad buy. Should be interesting. In this box you get 3 tubs of Miravis Plus, 1 tub of Era. There's your prothioconazole, and there is your pidiflumentofen. A pie, Scotch pie, pie differential, pidiflumentofen. Pidiflumentofen. Here's a picture of the associated costs of our normal program at the top here, and this program with the Miravis Plus and the Era. That's the cost of it there per hectare. Let's call £180 a tonne. We need to see a yield increase of this much from this product to justify it. So the increase in cost for the Miravis is £57.71. It's a seed barley crop, so per tonne, call it £250. You need to have a yield increase, or we need to have a yield increase of 231 kilos to cover that cost, hopefully more to make it worthwhile, the change. So it'll be interesting to see whether we get those yield improvements. We'll keep an eye on the crop over the next few weeks for disease and whatnot, and then the real test will be in the yield. We'll monitor it all with the combine, see what results we get. Let me know, have you been using it? It's probably been used a fair bit down south, but on wheat, maybe not so much barley. Right, let's get going. I have 2 tankfuls to do. Katie from Syngenta, she's going to be kind of monitoring it a wee bit, and I'm not going to tell her which is which. So I'm not going to put it on a video which part of the field is Miravis and which is our normal treatment.
So I'm moving to New York 'cause I've got issues with my sleep. Looks like Christmas came early. Christmas came early for me. I put 1 foot forward and ended up 30 yards back.
Right, we're on the move here. Anyone else who's using Miravis Plus this year, let me know. It is an expensive tank mix, 65 quid a hectare just for the Miravis, and you've got Arizona on top of that, so it'll be interesting. Syngenta are obviously fairly confident in the yield results it's giving. Priced strongly. Dad's tidying up the chaff. That's where I was power washing the other day. Top of the tank still needs power wash. You can do with paint and all that. The rest of the shed all needs power washed. The never-ending list. We've all got that list. Job done. Give it a couple months and we'll see some results. Right, let's get some of that stuff and some of the blue stuff. The government juice, because tomorrow we're at Silage. I almost lost my knife, couldn't find it for a few days. The one downside to an expensive knife, don't lose it. Just been picking up SD cards, flipping lose them like nothing else. Lose them more than I lose keys, which I lose a lot of. Shocking with keys, shocking.
New videos Monday, Wednesday and Friday.
Cheers for watching. Okay, go and get a biscuit from the tin. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. See you Friday.